Hi, and welcome to the final part of this case study, which is physical security, encryption, and conclusion. In this section, we will discuss how physical safeguards and encryption practices support cybersecurity, and we will wrap up with the key lessons learned from the MedixSys breach. So in physical security, data centers are the backbone of cloud platforms like Medilink 360. If the physical infrastructure is not secure, even the strongest cybersecurity tools may fail. Strong physical security measures include biometric access controls, CCTV with 24/7 surveillance, and strict employee access policies to critical servers. Other protections such as redundant power, fire suppression systems, and disaster recovery plans ensure services remain running during emergencies. Because MedixSys relied on external providers without strict enforcement of these standards, the physical layer of security may also have been at risk. So why does physical security matter? Physical security is the foundation. If servers themselves are compromised, firewalls, encryptions, and all digital protections are meaningless. The MedixSys breach highlighted that overlooking this layer increases risks and ultimately disrupt healthcare services and erode patient trust. So just some encryption basics. Encryption is one of the strongest defenses for sensitive information. It scrambles data into unreadable code, which can be unlocked with the right key. So MedixSys claimed to encrypt patient records, but the flaw was in key management. Storing encryption keys on the same server as the data was like locking a door, but leaving the key under the mat. This mistake allowed attackers to bypass protection once they accessed the server. And here we have some best practices in encryption. So effective encryption depends on proper key management. Keys should be stored in secure vaults, separate from the data with limited access and separation of duties. Keys must also be rotated regularly to minimize the impact if one is compromised. Had MedixSys implemented these practices, the stolen patient data would have been unreadable and worthless to attackers. So now, leading on to conclusion, the MedixSys breach proves that security must be layered. Weak patching, poor governance, lack of monitoring, and weak encryption practices all combined with vague agreements to create the crisis. The lesson is clear. Organizations must secure both the physical and digital layers, follow encryption best practices, and set strong government policies.
Created using Powtoon.